evening. So, just waiting for a bit to see the stream catch up to the fact that I'm streaming. There we go. Should be live now. So, hi, welcome. Good Saturday evening. I'm still waiting for Luxury Wagon in Discord and on Battle.net. So I thought I was just going to start out talking a little bit about what it is we've talked about doing together here. So as you can see, I've got my Diablo screen open, and it says with big red letters, hardcore seasonal. And that is the plan. We are going to try to beat the campaign mode in the game in hardcore seasonal mode. So that means not this season, because this season is just ending, but next season should be starting up shortly after that, so probably around the middle end of this month. And when that happens, hopefully, we are going to have some Saturday evening dual streams. So evening for me, a bit early in the day for Lux. And he ventured onto our European Battle.net service, which is quite awesome. So I think we're going to have a lot of fun with that. Thank you for the host, Sazu. Lux is chaos, yeah, but he's a pretty nice chaos. So he's a good dude. So we'll figure it out. And so far, you know, I can just talk. So far I'm just talking. Also, we have like the opportunity that I can just go in and start up on another game until Lux shows up, and then when he gets online, I can just jump back to this character because it's already created. So yeah, I think that's pretty awesome that that he decided to come to the European Battle.net and game a little bit with me. So last time we talked was about 2 hours ago, and he had some errands he had to run, so he's probably just delayed by something real life happening. It can happen to all of us. This is, as always, a monk. It's going to be my character. And if you don't know anything about Diablo, this is a melee character. So I'm gonna stand in the middle of everything and take the punches. And Lux is going to play a wizard. So his character, let's just go to switch hero here. If I go to create here, you can see this is the wizard. So the wizard is a bit more of a soft character, but with a hell of a lot of damage. So I'm going to be basically the target for all the enemies, and he's going to cut them down while I keep them occupied, because I have a higher survivability rate. So that's kind of the idea behind that. Oh, got an auto host from Eric Brandt. Awesome. That's so nice. I mean, I know it happens automatically, but it's nice people decide to host you like that. The other characters that I'm mainly playing a female monk, because I'm not really into like the barbarian class and the crusader class, which is more like the classic tanks. I'm more like a speed damage tank, something like that. So hugs to everyone, definitely. Oh, let's just see if someone, oh, just a commercial from Twitch on my phone about managing my stream from the phone, like I don't have enough windows on my screen to manage. It kind of you know, crops up when you start putting different things like Revlo alerts and stuff like that. You end up having like so many screen pictures on one screen, and then trying to get the game that you're doing to fit to the last in my case last screen because I'm only running 2. But it's doable, sort of, kind of. Let's go back to the characters here. As you can see, I have like a certain tendency when I do names. I like to be punny. So it's Ms. a lot of them. As you can see right now, I've got 2 mistakes. Yeah, I don't need the Twitch app thingy to confuse me on top of everything else. I mean, really. It's so much easier to say, Sazu, can you please help me with this? It works so much better. So let's stick to that for as much as we can. Hardcore is in any other, like in any other game, means that we're just going to die if we get killed and have to start all over. So the idea behind the stream tonight was kind of trying to figure out what difficulty level we would be running on, to make sure that it's not like a total breeze, but that it's not like getting killed at the first time we run into elite mobs as well. Weatherwax, yeah, Weatherwax, she's like my she's my normal original monk character. As you can see, it says like 366 in blue numbers, which means that I have a paragon level, which are levels on top of level 70. So you can see she's been played quite a bit more than the rest. The one with the little leaf here, I like my seasonal characters. This season so far have been running from sometime in start January, and then they're gonna end it now. So usually get like a couple of months in a season. But it was so late in the season when we started talking about doing this that I was like, well, I'm not sure we are going to get to finish the entire campaign mode if we start now. It can only be on Saturdays, so yeah. But if we go in here and look at the moment, the one I'm playing on when I'm playing standard seasonal is Buttercup. Buttercup is a nice little pretty yellow flower with extremely poisonous roots. So I thought that was a good name. It's the only flower I want to be compared to. May look shiny and pretty, but dangerous if you get too close to it. So, yeah, isn't that just awesome? That bear is like, it's my pet. You can get these pet, and what they mainly do is like they run around the map and collect all the money that falls out of everything you kill. And that way you don't have to go to every pile of money and pick it up. So it gives a lot smoother gameplay. Hi, Sims. Welcome, welcome. Hanging around, talking a little bit, waiting for Lux to get back online. He had some real life business he had to take care of. So right now I'm just talking a little bit about my characters. As you can see, someone like this, a level 70, is of course fully geared. And the gear that she has on here is like the Monkey King set, it's called. And it kind of certain of your abilities as a monk, it'll kind of enhance those, but a set will also kind of makes it easy on you if you go with certain skills, and every season there's like one set you can collect. So I'm looking forward to seeing whether or not we're going to finally get my favorite set in the next season, the one that I really like because I do a hell of a lot of damage with that. Yeah, I can imagine Zazu. Look, he's so funny. Well, there's no honey. There's only money, will she? So wouldn't be a lot for him to collect there. The only honey on screen is going to be me. Sorry. Buttercup here, she's already 271 in seasonal. And when the season ends, all my seasonal characters here, they are going to be transferred into normal characters. And some of these paragon levels are going to be added on top of my Weatherwax here. So if we switch to Weatherwax, my main here. Yeah, Felicia's always entertaining. I mean, I love Felicia. Who doesn't love Felicia? Well, trolls, of course, but so this would be my normal seasonal. And while we're waiting for Lux, I'm thinking I'm just gonna go in-game with her. She's the one I have running on the highest difficulty settings. If you see here, if I go into game settings, I can change some different things. I can either run the campaign mode, which is like the complete storyline that I'm going to run with Luxury Wagon, or I can run the adventure mode, which is the one I ran the last time I played Diablo, where there's a lot of like tiny quests you can do, and it'll help you gear up. And if you're kind of tired of the story mode, it will give you some straightforward dungeons where you just have to kind of kill everything and see what you get from it. Some of them are timed and some are not. So, and you can see here with difficulty levels, I'm running something called Torment 7. And if you see here, this is, first you've got all the normal levels, normal, hard, expert, master, and then they start out on Torment. I'm on Torment 7. And the highest you can go to is Torment 13. So I'm kind of in the middle of the Torment levels, and every time you change that level, it will change how much extra gold, how much extra XP, what kind of gems will drop, what legendary items you can get. So the harder difficulty you play it on, the bigger the rewards, but also it's tougher and you'll get killed a lot more. So yeah, Lux might have fallen back asleep, but I'm keeping the Discord open, so in case he gets here, he can just, you know, jump in and yell at me, and then I can go straight back to the seasonal hardcore, and we can do the stream we planned. But that's what I said. I was chatting a bit with Zazu earlier. It's kind of casual because it's really just supposed to be a test run. So that we can be more ready for it when the season starts up and it's going to be for real. So maybe I should actually go and do another hardcore and start running something on hardcore, just because I'm used to not taking it too seriously about getting killed, because I'm not running hardcore most of the times. I think I've done like 2 hardcore characters. And the highest so far I've gotten on a hardcore in seasonal was level 40, and then the season ended and got transferred to normal, and I was like, crap that, I'm not going to do that for a little bit. So, yeah, you can just change the title. The hardcore season run. So, let's do that. So let's go in here and cancel. Oh, thank you for the follow, Wasteland Wham. Happy to see you. Good to see some people here. So let's just close this one down and go back to Switch Hero, and let's just try starting up a hardcore. Let's see, I think, yeah, I still have some slots, so I can just create another one. So it's going to be a monk, it's going to be female, it's going to be hardcore, and it's going to be seasonal. And the hero name, well, since you liked Weatherwax, let's just call this one for Og and keep it to the witches. Hi, Captain Sardonic. Evil and managed. I'm gonna go level my barbarian and finish Act 5. Well, that's awesome. So just call it Og and create the hero. And permadeath, yes, sure, I know it's permadeath. That's what we're living with here, or not living with. And I think I'm gonna just go from normal and start out on hard. And if it gets too easy, I'll move it upwards to expert and so on. So it gives me a little bit of extra gold and XP compared to just running it on normal. Not a lot, but a little bit. And then I can kind of see what my survivability is, because when I start out like this, there's no way I can kind of grab items, because yeah, it's hardcore. So this character has to make do all on her own. So I think we'll manage. So campaign mode and start the game. Resurrect fallen enemies by clicking on grave markers. Yeah. Boss fights and resurrecting people while mid-fight, that's always entertaining. So this is like the intro video for Act 1. The artwork have always been one of the things I've loved about Blizzard. They always been like above and beyond in it doesn't necessarily have to be like the best of graphics, but it's always art. It's not just graphics when they do stuff like these videos. So as you can see, something is falling from the skies. Chapter 1. And there's my character, my monk, ready to fight. She's kind of like a Karate Kid ninja style fighter. Yeah, their cinematics are awesome. I remember like the first time you play through the campaign, it's always like, oh, next video is coming up now. I ended a chapter. So let me travel to the next chapter and see the awesome video. Well, I usually build Frost because I like my enemies to be slow. The slower my enemies, the better for me because they don't get in as many punches, and I can kind of push the difficulty level. And plus it's excellent to play with Frost when you play with others and you're like the main tank. And often I play main tank when I play with Anders has two characters he likes to play. Either he plays a wizard or he plays a monk. When he plays a monk, or a barbarian, not a monk, a barbarian. When he plays a barbarian, he's a leapquake barbarian. So I could basically do any build I like, but I like the fact that I can kind of freeze everyone up, draw them in with my cyclone, and just kick them out. So yeah, usually I would play ranged. If you know, like World of Warcraft would be the game where I'm a ranger. Um, but I tend to, in games like this, fall in love with one character and its abilities, and then that's going to be the character class I'm going to be playing throughout the game. As you can see, it's like one hit punching to get them down at the moment, but this is like the tutorial anyways, so... So yeah, in World of Warcraft, for instance, oh, Captain Rumford. A fallen star has upset the balance of this land. I seek it. It fell in the old cathedral. There was only one survivor. Leia. You should speak with her. Okay. Kill the risen dead attacking the gates. Yep. Let's kill them. Just kick. And down they go. Actually punch. I have a kick as well. And level 2 already. So definitely not so hard so far. Pretty easy actually. I could probably move it to expert, but we're doing it nice and quiet. Princess Leia. Well, it's spelled slightly different, but yeah. Hi Astro, welcome and many hugs. So right now I'm soloing a bit with a seasonal hardcore, just doing a little bit of warm up, waiting for Luxury Wagon to hopefully yell at me in Discord at some point. So this is just having a little bit of fun. So now
Hello?
Hi, there you are, Lux.
I'm late.
Well, 20 minutes late, but we'll survive. Do you all get, can you hear Lux in Discord? Because I set the sound up. You're late, but we'll survive it.
Sorry about that.
Ah, that's totally okay, Lux.
Yeah, there was a car accident. Not even lying, I swear.
Oh, that's
I
okay.
wasn't in it, but yeah.
As long as you wasn't in it, I'm pretty happy. Because if you were in it, you shouldn't be playing right now. Lux is a bit quiet. Okay, I'm gonna turn him up a bit. Let's see if that helps.
Can you not hear me? Or?
I hear you. It was just
Okay.
talking to chat. Have to remember the push to talk and everything.
Oh, yes, yes.
So I'm going to close down this one.
European servers.
Yep, European servers. It's almost like taking a vacation. So I'm gonna close down this Diablo and go back.
Man, I kind of want to see Europe though.
Well, I'm pretty fond of Europe, so good thing I'm living here. Feel free to come by Denmark any day.
I hear the bandwidth is amazing over there.
Well, I'm definitely not complaining. We've got fiber because it's kind of standard in most, even in a tiny town like the one I live in. So that's pretty decent. But we're a small country, so it's easier to kind of get all the connections out there.
Okay, so how do I play?
1 second.
Okay.
One of us has to start a game. So I was thinking I'm gonna start a game up on hard. So it's like one above normal. That should be pretty easy. And then if it's really too easy, we can try kind of moving the difficulty from here. So I'm gonna start one up, and then hopefully I'll pop up in your menu as someone you can join.
It says invite to party.
That'll work too.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know how to Diablo.
That's okay. We'll just take it as it comes.
I know how to lasers, and that's it. I'm so nervous. Kind of. I'm probably cutting in and out, huh?
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's just me having to remember that using that push to talk button.
I just need to find a better button. 1 second.
So no, there's still places in Denmark that doesn't have fiber signs, but like it's getting out there because the government is doing a lot to make sure that everybody is covered. So it isn't too many crappy wireless connections. Okay, since you invited me, you are going to start the game, and then we are gonna pop into the game from there. And there's nothing to be nervous about. I mean, this is just a test run, it's just friends hanging out.
Okay, test. Okay. This is much better. Middle mouse button. Okay, so I put it on expert. Wait, it should be a private game, right?
Yeah, it is a private game, just the two of
Okay.
us, so we don't get anyone else jumping in from any friends list or something.
Okay, good. Do we just start?
You just press start game, and then we'll probably get the introduction video to chapter 1, and then we'll be there.
How do I play?
You just click the right button at anything, and then you'll basically hit it. I call it a clicky game because you mainly use your right and left mouse buttons, and then there'll be an interface with where your skills will pop in, or you can set your skills, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
So it's,
I got this. This is no problem.
So yeah, like Symes is writing in my chat, you simply click stuff until it dies.
Oh, I got an achievement for nothing.
Yeah, those are the best achievements. Didn't do anything, got a prize. And then you just test out your skills as you get them and figure out what you think works for you. And talking to Captain Rumsford, getting a few more things to hit before we go into the... Yep, there's just a few things to hit here, and then we get into the city, so...
Okay, sorry about that. Just had to fix something on my stream.
Oh, that's okay. I should be able to kill this.
There we go.
Yep. Yeah, and anytime you're feeling like insecure, you can just kind of stay a little bit behind me, see what I drag up, and then hit whatever I drag up. So we need to talk to Leia, and she is in the inn here. And grab all the books.
XP!
Yep. Anything that looks like a book or a satchel that could have a book in it, click it if you can, and you'll get some XP for that. And a nice little story time. So Leia is talking about the storyline with Deckard Cain and everything, and everyone here is turning evil because you can't hit them if they aren't evil, so the more evil the better.
Just don't hit me.
Luckily there is no PvP here. Oh, I need to talk to her again after we killed the stuff. There we go. And she's sending us back outside the gate again to talk to the same dude we already talked to.
You know where all the hidden diary XP pages are, right?
Hidden diary. I don't know. I know where all the different books are, if that's what you mean.
That's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah, most of them. So, if I miss...
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow.
If I miss something, we'll probably find it again. I mean, let's just see how it goes. Mainly the ones besides the ones in the city, it's mainly just satchels lying around with books in them in different places. So.
Wretched mothers equals
They're like,
pukey zombies,
yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. The pukey zombies that keeps puking up other zombies.
I got cool boots. Oh, sorry. Yeah, see, look at this. I had to equip the terrible quality boots.
Yeah, I've got some crappy pants as well, so hopefully we'll get something better soon. I can't wait to get my cyclone so I can drag things in and I don't have to run to it to hit it. You want to do the different tiny instances like the basement here? There could be chests and some equipment to gain from it. Oh, we've got blue mobs.
Sure.
Let's just get these down as well. So and a wretched mother here.
Money.
Yeah, we like the money. We like the money and the loot that we get from them. So let's just jump down this basement and kill something, find something to loot.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see, we've got something here. This dude is a little bit tougher, so oh crap. Got a kite for a little bit. Yeah. Remember to run out if they get you down too far, because it's hardcore. I have to wait for my potion to be up before I can come back down.
I'm kiting.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So when we're in a place like this, if you feel the need to go outside and heal up and wait for your potion to recover, your potion is on Q, if you didn't notice.
Yeah, you know, that would have went a lot better if these spells that I have didn't suck. But, you know,
Yeah,
they're the first ones, so...
the first ones aren't exactly the best ones, but it's what you got to work with. So when we get up in levels, it's going to be easier. So right now, it's pretty okay. Did they have a chest or something
I'll
down
make
here?
do, I guess.
No,
No.
nothing interesting. Just the boss. Fair enough. And just standard mobs. I love it when I start getting the runes so I can set freeze on everything. Make them stand still and not hit me.
Yeah, I saw you, like, pretty far in, and you're just, like, taking so much damage, but you're not dying.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's pretty cool.
It's both about equipment and then about remembering to rune your skills the right way. And not always in Blizzard, don't stand in the shit on the ground. They'll always kill you. And kiting, and kiting, and kiting. Ah, crap. I got stuck in a corner. Don't kill me before I'm out. There we go. And potion is up. Ah, level. It's always good to level because then you'll get all your health back. And stun. There we go. Got my first stun skill. That helps a bit too.
Yeah, I got mine too, and then I just wasted it on nothing. I could have helped you with the boss, I promise.
Well, you know, when you haven't played together before, it takes a little while to kind of figure out how each other's playstyle is, so no worries. I mean, we're level 4 and we haven't died yet. So that's good.
I can see how this could get tougher.
Yeah, it's all depending on how many mobs and if you're unlucky to get a boss and a group of elites on top of each other. If you get that, there's a lot of kiting in hardcore. And for you, because you're a softer character, if we get when we get into places where it's like tunnels and there's not a lot of places to run, you have to be a little bit careful not to get pushed into a corner.
Oh, I'm using you as bait.
Super, that's what I'm best at. Let's grab this basement too, see if we can get anything from that. A dank cellar. Oh, we got something. Let me just see if I got anything. Oh, I got some nicer pants. Not amazing, but better.
Man, all this stuff sucks.
Yep.
I thought this was seasonal and you get good stuff, right?
Well, not necessarily that good stuff.
Can't really complain, it's early.
Yeah. I mean, in seasonal, usually before level 20, I'll be getting my first legendary. So, here's to getting a legendary. If nothing else, I mean that you're still guaranteed a legendary when you take down the Skeleton King the first time. Yeah, I think that this is going okay.
Yeah, it seems like it's working all right.
Yeah. Let's just... Yeah, it should be possible for us to do, at least in first chapter, to do first chapter in one evening. I mean, I have my limitations with the 3 hours, so, but
Oh,
still.
Yeah. No, it gets pretty lengthy, and then you're just like, I don't want to play anymore. That's how I am.
Well, I'm mainly like, I have to take like a short break every hour and stuff for health reasons because I have crappy health, but you know.
No, I know. I'm just... No, we can't stop playing.
Let's go back to Tristram and talk to that captain thingy again.
But why?
Well, at least he moved in, so we don't have to run outside the gates this time. Thank you for your help. But could you talk some sense into Leia? Sure, let's talk some sense into Leia. That's not gonna work. No matter how many times I talk to her, she always wants me to do the same things. So
I'm following you.
we're just jumping back to the old ruins. So just stand on the waypoint and then choose. Yep, just like that. So how is it? Do you have a? Is your ping okay with everything being on the European server and such?
The ping's okay, but the frame rate for my stream is being terrible. I don't know what's up with it.
Yeah. I mean, I've got some lag in game, but that's just about it, I think. Oh crap! It's too hard. There we go. Oh. There we go. Level 6.
Nice.
And I got some nice braces. Well, nice. It's still blue stuff, but it's better than nothing. It's so funny when you look at damage and stuff in the early levels. I'm like, my damage is 4.12, and it's like nothing compared to the hundreds of thousands you're gonna end up with.
Yeah. Man, I didn't realize they gave you such terrible gear at the beginning.
Oh yeah, it's the same there. You get a lot of crap in the beginning.
Stats you don't even need, etc., etc.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I need to go back to town and clear out of my inventory. Because in the beginning you want to kind of recycle everything so you get crafting materials for maybe doing some better gear and stuff like that. But yeah. Oh, hi B Alaska. Welcome to the, I mean, as you all
Just
can
one
see.
second. I'm just trying to fix this OBS problem.
That's okay. I'll just talk to my chat for a little bit while we hang out.
Okay.
Let me just see what's happening in chat. Lots of people around. Awesome. Yeah, Anders is typing like hell. That's because he's definitely spending some time with his Eve Corporation. So they talk a lot in their chat. So nice social place. And I don't think I have any frame rate problem with chat. If you see a little bit of lag in the game, that's basically what I'm experiencing as well. So yeah. But this is fun! And still 15 minutes until I have to take like the first break, so we can kind of get a little bit into this this first chapter. Let's see, is there anything breakable? I always break everything I find, so that you never know. Something might drop out of a barrel or something like that. No, no more breakables. Darn it. Yeah, go follow Luxury Wagon if you don't already do.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's just like so choppy on OBS. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know if it has anything to do with, as my game is running a bit choppy, so the choppy I get on screen is the same that I have in game. So I don't know if it's because you're connected to the European server, it has a problem streaming it.
Well, the game's running fine,
Yeah.
but in OBS it's just, I don't know if it knows how to handle it.
Frame rate or output or something. Let me see what my settings are. I'm running with a base resolution of 1920 times 1080, and then I've got an output resolution of 1280 times 720, and I'm running on 30 FPS.
There we go, I fixed it.
Super. Super. Nice.
Well, it's better than what it was. I don't know what the hell that was.
Yeah, it can be a Twitch glitch. After all, it is Saturday.
A Twitch glitch.
Yeah. We get those.
That was so rhyming.
Rhyming is good. and easily understood. Let's just kill them zombies. Hi, Red One. Welcome to the chat.
I couldn't come up with anything that rhymed with zombies.
Zombies. Well, zombies is a tough one. Chat, give me a rhyme for zombies. That's what you have a chat for, isn't it? Weird questions. Let's see. Nothing to pick up there. Oh, there's always something crawling out of this hole in the ground. Could really use a new weapon. I'm starting to feel my damage is going down because I need something level 6 or above. Microwave combis as a rhyme for zombies. That's a good one.
Did you just snort?
Yeah, I snort when I laugh sometimes. It's a family thing, we all do it. Oh, nothing more to break. Okay, let's get in there. So this is the cathedral, where we're going to fall through the floor any minute. Well, just once.
If I clicked on something, it was an accident.
Well, basically, just click on everything. I think that's what the game is for. Testing your mouse. God, I need more damage than this. Let me just... Yeah, I think I've got a crappy weapon I can use. 1 second. Slightly better. And remember to use the environment because it's hardcore. If there's any chain you can pull or something to stun them with, just do that. Push down supported walls and stuff like that. Let's try running up here and see what we can find. But yeah, it would be nicer with a bit more loot drops, but if nothing else, you get a little bit of gold and then you can buy some stuff at the vendors in the city. That helps a bit too. Oh, a goblin! Thing is, don't let it tempt you when it's in hardcore mode, because we might get too many mobs If it's reasonable, we'll take it. If not, we're gonna have to let it run. Let's get it down. Oh, we almost got it. Yeah, cool. And we've got... Oh! And we leveled, and we got the goblin, and you be careful about these buggers. Because they like to wall you in, some of them. The good thing about running it on expert is that they only have one special they use against you. As soon as you start running it on torment levels, they're going to have like 4 or 5 specials that they use on you.
Oh, I see.
So like these bats, they only had walls. If it had been on a torment level, they might have had walls plus poison plus fire on the ground or something like that, plus a few extras. So when you're running from normal to expert, it's like pretty okay, and you can deal with it.
I'm gonna move mine to BNX.
Let's just see if there's anything more here. Yeah.
Too easy.
Well, I've been close a couple of times. So, but give me a better weapon and I'll be ready to move it up.
There's gold in them there bookcases.
There's gold, yep. That's why I tear down everything. Because you just never know. You might end up having to buy equipment because you can't get the things you really want. And then you have to go with vendor crap for a little bit of the game. But plus, when we start getting gems, it costs it's a nice gold sink they have about upgrading gems. Here's a book.
Legendary!
So many congrats. Awesome.
It's Leoric's crown.
I love Leoric's crown. I think it's one of the things I transmog things into. Every time I get a helmet, I want it to be Leoric's crown. If you notice the special about it, it's pretty nice.
I pressed the wrong button there.
Yeah, so far so good. Let's just... Oh, there's some gloves there. Let's see.
He's in BNX now.
Ooh, my damage is 7. Insane.
Mine's 19.
Yeah, it should be. You're a wizard after all.
I'm a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry. My boyfriend has that T-shirt that says "You're a lizard, Harry." It's absolutely awesome.
You're a lizard.
Yeah, and then there's a picture of, and it's funny because it says lizard, but there's a picture of a chameleon with a wizarding hat on. Let's just check the map for a second.
BNX clear.
Crap, my game closed down. 1 second. Get to safety. Go back to town. Just hang out. My game closed down.
Okay. Or I can just stay here. Oh no, I'll go to town. What is it? T?
There is a button you can just press in your interface. The new season, the new season is starting up soon. The red one. So we're kind of preparing because we want to do a total hardcore seasonal run throughout the campaign. So we're testing out difficulty levels and such today. Almost there, and there we go.
Yeah, the town button didn't work.
Oh yeah, it only works after level 10, that's true. I'll be right back with you, 1 second.
Okay.
Luckily the banners in town will teleport you straight to the other players, so you just click the person's banner and then you're gonna end up there. Did you find something to hit?
Oh, it was just a statue.
Ah. So just go around here and then there should be a road out this way in a minute.
Are we thinking he logged off?
This way.
What did he say?
Oh, not a lot. I'm just mumbling to myself about the map. Which way to go. But we're going down over here. So this is usually where I'll take my first break because I've been sitting for close to an hour, so I take like a 5-minute break. So if you don't mind, we can just hang out here for 5 minutes while I do stretches and stuff. Also, I can see I need to get my game capture back up in my OBS. So 5 minutes, I'll be back.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Yo.
Hey.
What's up?
Not much. What's up with you?
Okay, I'll probably have to shut down stream and open it up again to get the game capture back on if it's not on now. Give me a second. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna shut the stream down and then open it up again to make sure my game capture is working. So, chat, see you in 5 minutes and hopefully everything will be up and running again, okay?